This is a set of the 1991, 1992, hold on a minute, to continue. It was just the first set of the ornaments from the David Winter houses. The names were Ebenezer Scrooge's Counting House, Mr. Fezziwig's Emporium, Hogmanay and Christmas in Scotland, and A Christmas Carol. Anyway, they came in that box. Excuse my boarding house reach here. I'll read them off. Now, here we have a second set of the Christmas Carol houses here. Came in that box right there. There's the set that I just showed you previously. So we got two sets of those. Here's the other one. Alright, to be continued again. Well, this is some more of the inventory. This is the extra pieces we have. This is non-retired. This is current. This is St. Nicholas Church, the Alpine Village. Here we have the Craigie Cove Lighthouse. It's an extra one. The other one's upstairs displayed right now. There's the new church, the old Michael Church. Box is back there. There's a very printer box. This is the other half of the printer and the physicians right here. There's the box to it. There's Tutbury printer right there in the box. Over here we have the old curiosity shop. And we have another old curiosity shop. Those boxes in the back yet, I've got to take the stuff out of them yet. So again, this is February of '93. All these pieces are current. And here we go again. This is a continuation. This is the second box here, the big boxes. Here's the Poulter, and Poulterer. There's three of those. There's one more upstairs in the display, which is on the earlier tape. Here's the watchmaker shop. There's two of them here. And there's the Stoddard grist mill. Goes in this big box down below me here. And we already saw this Notting Hill Church here. It just happened to fit in the box. So anyway, those are, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there that we haven't inventoried before. Again, this is February of '93. We got 3 Poulters here, 2 watchmakers, and the Stoddard grist mill. Also have a Stoddard grist mill upstairs in the display. Okay, well, here's a continuation of the inventory. Here we have 2 White Horse bakeries. There's Wong's in Chinatown. Here's 2 of the fish shop. Here we have the Walpole Tailors, 2 of those. And here's the flat of Ebenezer Scrooge. So those are the, this is in box number 3, the big box here that you got. Again, this is February of '93. And again, to be continued. Well, we're continuing the inventory. Here's some the old retired street lamps. There's an amber and a white one here. And here's 6 Bishop Oasts. I showed you one more previously to that. These are for the secondary market. And then there's one more in our collection upstairs that's still up. Again, this is February of '93. Continue the inventory. Here's 2 boxes containing the green ceramic Christmas trees. There's one set here. I don't want to wrap them all there. They're neatly wrapped. They haven't been unpacked. There's the other box right there. And there's two Pagattis, the boat, upside down. And there are two Theatre Royales. And this is the secondary market stuff. Again, February of 93. To be continued. And here we go again. Here's a set of the three New England shops. There's the butcher shop, barber shop, and Shaw Toys. Came in as a set of three. There's the long box that it came in. Again, this is February of 93. And to be continued. Continue the inventory. Here's an Ivy Glen church and another Ivy Glen church. We've got a one up in our own display upstairs. This is again for the secondary. Here's a set of 4 farm animals. And here's 3 sets of the organ grinder. There's an organ grinder and an organ grinder. And there's a wooden covered bridge. This continues the inventory we've got here for, again, February of 93, and to be continued. Continue our inventory. There's the Christmas in the City Tower Restaurant. That is retired. This one is not retired right now. This is again February of 93, but this is the Ebenezer Scrooge building without the window panes. All the windows are just knocked out. This is listed in the Green Book for $110. We've got one upstairs on display. Here's 2 sets of the popcorn vendor. And all the stuff you've been looking at is retired. I think the first one it wasn't was this Ebenezer Scrooge. Here's 2 sets of the Harvest People, or Harvest Time, whichever one you want to call it. Again, this is again, like I said, February of 93. And to be continued. Okay, we continue the inventory. There's a Betsy Trotwood cottage. Here's 2 sets of the David Copperfield figures. There's 2 covered bridges. That's 2 more. We just had one here a little while back. See, these are all from separate boxes that are kept in. There's a sleigh ride. Only got one of those. We don't even have one on display. There's a solicitor. And there's 2 Hank's Market, or it's also called a corner grocer. Again, this is continuing the inventory of the secondary market materials we have. Again, February of 93. And we will continue. And here we have the chocolate shop. And another Hank's Market, or corner grocer, it's also called. We saw 2 before. This is the 3rd one. And we've got one up on display. Again, this is the secondary market stuff here. Here we have the stone railroad bridge. And we've got 3 sets of the woodcutter and son. And this is February of 93, and we'll continue. Continue the inventory. This is the Alpine Church. Here we have 2 original lemon yellow Adas. This is the first issue out of the 3. Obviously the most expensive. This is February of 93. These are green booking for $310 a piece. The lemon yellow Adas. There's 2 sets of the Alpine Village people. And here are the Violet Vendor sets. There's 2 of them. And there are 3 sets of the Nicholas Nickleby people. Nicholas Nickleby figures. 2 are newer. That one right there is an older. Looks like one of the original sets. Again, this continues the inventory. We've got more to go. This is part of the secondary market stuff in the inventory. Again, it's February of 93. Here's two of the skating ponds. And over here we've got the city people. There's two sets of the Christmas in the City. There's the Salvation Army Band. There's busy sidewalks from Christmas in the City. These are accessory pieces. And there's the Carolers. That's the third rendition of the and Fezziwig and Friends. And there'll be some more to come, to be continued. Continue our secondary inventory. There's a snow baby back here. I think it's called I'm Making Snowballs. There's a Polar Express in the back there, the large piece there with the two figures on it with the polar bear. And there's a water globe, the chimney sweep. There are some generic figures here called a little village collection or people here. It's not Department 56, those two green boxes. There's three polar bears. These are clip-on light up. These are retired. There's an owl. Here's the Polar Express and the pewter mini. There's two little snowbirds, a set of them. There's three penguins back here, the clip-on light-ups. There's two rabbits here. Another owl. There's a Kenilworth Castle light-up, that's older. Down here's two rabbits. Oh no, those are frogs, I'm sorry. Rabbits are back here. Those are the frogs. Those are harder to find. There's the clip-on light up the snow baby called Sitting Up. And then there's two crawling snow babies. Those are the clip-ons again. Here's a David Winter cottage called Audrey's Tea Room. It was new in '92 and then accidentally broke the master molds on it, so it retired in '92. So. And it's also signed by John Hine, the guy that runs the company for David Winter Cottages. And we'll continue some more here in a bit. This is again February of '93. Again, we're going to continue the inventory. This is not Department 56. This is the Hallmark ornaments, keepsake ornaments. These are all retired. I didn't take them all out of the box, but there's one of the three. There's the bells there. Dickens Christmas bells, Mrs. Beaumont, I think it's called. The thing there at the beginning was a musical piece called Our First Christmas Together. And there's several here in the front, small ones. A couple of them on the end are called Matchbox, Santa's Studio, Fiddling Around, Evergreen Inn, and A Child's Christmas. Those are collector's bells there. Anyway, again, February of '93. And we'll continue Department 56 stuff after this. Continue our inventory. We're going to the Amish stuff from New England. There's 1, 2, 3 Amish farmhouses from these boxes I just opened. Here's 3 Amish horse and buggies. Over here we have 2 Amish barns. And this is February of '93, and we're doing the inventory on the secondary market stuff. To be continued. I'll continue the inventory. Here's 2 the 1992 event pieces, the gatehouse. There's the county house, or it's called Silas Thimbleton Barrister. Got a double name to it. Here's 4 of the River Street ice house carts. 1, 3, and there's the 4th one. Some of the coverings for the boxes. And this is February of '93. There's some of the little stick-on emblems or little sign and bracket. I think we got about a dozen or 14 of those. Came with the event pieces. Anyway, this is the inventory of secondary pieces to be continued. Here's the inventory. Got there's about a dozen of those little stick-on for your buildings there. It's a little Heritage Village sign on the little bracket that you wax on or glue on. There's the constables and the Cobbles Police Station. They just moved. There's Billy from All in the House, or All Through the House, excuse me. And Theodore and the clock from All Through the House. This is from another box, secondary market stuff. February of '93, and we got some more to go. Here the inventory. Here we have 7 sets of the Amish family. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, and 7. That's 7 of the Amish family. And here we have another Amish farmhouse and the Amish barn. This is from another box. This is February of '93, and this is inventory to Department 56 secondary market things that we've got. I think we got one more thing to go here. This is continue the inventory on the secondary market Department 56 materials we have. This is February of '93. This is the City Hall box there. This is an Easter lamb, the large one. You need a small one to complete the set of 2. This is a David Copperfield set. It's missing one of the figures in the piece right there. And here's another box in the styrofoam cover for All Through the House. It's Theodore and the changing time on the clock. Theodore's not here, so it's just a clock. So it's just a partial thing. And we'll see if there's any more here. This is the inventory. 3 display of the Department 56, Dickens, New England, North Pole, and Christmas in the City. This is an overall of the Dickens above the mantle. Below that is the New England on the bottom shelves down there. And on the window we've got North Pole up above, and then the Christmas in the City down below. There's a tree in the corner. And then we'll put a few more houses, I think, on this desktop over here. That's an overall of the old Santa with a backpack here. Jennifer picked this up at the people from Shipshawana that were in Ann Arbor. Got it in the middle of a wreath. Makes a nice display on the wall. And over here then we've got the village pieces. Starts with the Ivy Glen Church on the end, and the Theatre Royale, and the bakery. These just retired in '93, the watchmaker, and the tailor shop, fish market. Here you got the post office, the Cobbles Police, and it Goes down the road from here. Accounting shop and the poultry, physician's office, Scrooge houses, and there's Fagin's hideaway on the end. Below here, we have the second shelf, starting with the Bishop's Oast. Working our way down to the new boarding and lodging school for 93. Front is the little skating pond, child pond. Brownlow, they just retired. Crown and Cricket's a limited piece from last year. Part of the cobblestone shops. Ruth Marion is a limited edition. Green Gate, also a limited edition piece. You got the Pied Bull Inn, which is this year's limited one-year piece. And then we've got the little chapel in the Blythe Pond Correct on the end. Down below here, you have the pewter and the Curiosity Shop. It's been around forever. Ashbury Inn. There's the Nicholas Nickleby Cottages. Notting Hill Church. Up above we've got Pagatti's upside down green boat. And we finish up Solicitor and another Oliver Twist house there with the sleigh. I just retired in 93. Now down below here we've got the New England pieces. Several are retired. There you got the original Adas and then the Berkshire house in the back. There's one Alpine piece on the end there, the mill. It's appropriate there, the Amish barn and the house and so forth that goes with it. And up above here we've got the North Pole collection, which is the complete collection of all the buildings and accessories. Santa's workshop right there in the middle. Retired this year and a couple accessories with it. There's the chapel for 93, which is a new piece. And that's the North Pole. Down below here we've got the Christmas in the City pieces. This is on Mirror and then it's backed by Mirror. Hopefully to give the appearance of glare ice. People and accessories that go with it. tree for this year. And there's several pieces we don't have on display yet. We might put a few more on this desktop right here, which make a nice finalized display.